After my undercover mission failed and I was captured, I found the Feng family's young mistress was my longtime girlfriend. To save me, she hid me on an island. I later learned it was a prison for the family's exiles. I was nearly beaten to death there. After escaping, I saw my twin brother in her arms. He asked, "Sister Ruyan, I was also captured a year ago. Why save only me, not my brother?" She smiled. "My mother allowed only one. You are too reckless to suffer." My heart froze. As I turned to leave, I bumped into a stranger. "Mr. Han, a deal?" she asked lazily. I recognized her, Liu Ruyan's aunt, Li Jingqing, the island's leader. I agreed. "Good. Your happy days are over, Liu Ruyan." That evening in heavy rain, she disembarked with a long umbrella. A year apart, he looked thinner, sickly pale, yet still aloof. "Han Li, through your eyes," he frowned, waving a hand before me. The exiles had blinded me. Perhaps unknown herbs on the island healed my eyes when I ate them for survival. After my deal with Qing Qing, she sent me back to feigned blindness. Somehow, Ruyan came to fetch me. I stared vacantly, smiling as I boarded. "It's fine. You finally came for me." Ruyan paused at my words, lips parting, but saying nothing. I played along, following him to the Liu estate. Entering the courtyard, my brother Han Feiyu rushed out with a baby, Liu Ruyan. "Why so long? Our baby won't stop crying." I clenched my fists. They had a child. Ruyan took the baby, changing and feeding it naturally, shedding all pride. Feiyu played with the child, then turned to me with fake tears. "Brother, I heard you were blind." "My fault." "If I hadn't been caught, Ruyan wouldn't have exposed you. Save me." Diverting her mother's attention, he covered his mouth. "Didn't she tell you?" Tension filled the air. Ruyan handed the baby to a maid, guiltily saying, "Blame me, Han Li. Who is this child? I must marry him. I brought you back because my aunt is also marrying. She's an ambitious family bastard without power. She'll cause trouble during the weddings. Feiyu can't handle it. You look like him and are skilled. Be his double at the wedding." My old self would rage, but I stayed calm. Ruyan frowned deeper. As she spoke, Feiyu suddenly knelt crying before me. "Brother, I know." He knelt, crying. "Brother, I know you're angry. Don't blame Ruyan. Why scheme for this child? Pity me. Our daughter is young. She needs a father, not bastard status." His kneeling pained Ruyan greatly. "Feiyu, you're not well. Don't kneel so easily." He glared at me angrily, quickly helping him up. His tone turned impatient. "Han Li, you let your brother kneel and do nothing." My heart was dead. From picking me up until now, he never asked how I survived this year, yet he blames me for Feiyu kneeling. I saw Feiyu's necklace and gripped its twin in my left hand. They were a matching pair. Liu Ruyan installed special chips. She said if I was in danger, he'd know. But last year, I was nearly tortured to death. I screamed myself hoarse. He never came. He'd already given it to Feiyu. The irony? Those dangers were to protect this necklace. After settling Feiyu in a chair, he realized I'm blind and softened his tone. "Han Li, Feiyu cares deeply for your feelings. Without your forgiveness, he can marry me in peace. You shouldn't blame him. Feiyu always competed with me. He doesn't want my forgiveness. He wants to gloat. Fine, I'll help him along." I gripped the necklace one last time, then gave it to Liu Ruyan. She stared at it, stunned. She murmured to herself, "Han Li, I gave you this." I cut her off. "The third next month is good. Get married then." I stumbled out. Once outside, my face turned cold. A complete change from my meek act. "A month is enough for Qing Qing's plan. Liu Ruyan, you owe me. I'll make you pay 100-fold. I tripped on the steps. She rushed out. "Han Li, are you okay?" She helped me up. My eyes were red, but no tears. I tried to sound calm, but my voice betrayed my pain. "When did you two start?" She paused, conflicted, and led me to a stone bench. She gently wiped my hands, like before. "Han Li, what's done is done. The child is innocent. Promise not to blame the child. After the wedding next month, I'll make it up to you. You can make any scene then." My aunt is vicious, even to men. Feiyu can't handle her. I must use the wedding to kill her. I'll poison the tea that day. You've seen it all. You should serve her the tea instead of Feiyu. Her tone was sickly sweet, but each word stabbed my heart. What a scheme. Betrayed by my own brother and her. Now she's using my last shred of value. I saw her holding the necklace I returned. I fumbled, putting it on her neck. I stared blankly ahead, but glimpsed the necklace flash red. Finally, I nodded obediently. "Good, you know you owe me. But your aunt is paranoid. She'll see through me. Give me the Liu clan's secrets and orders. They'll protect me and lure him in. He'll drop his guard." "Okay?" Liu Ruyan hesitated. She didn't want to agree. But seeing my bloody palm, she did. I sighed in relief. That night, Han Feiyu brought the baby to my room. He was blunt. "Brother, you are hard to kill. but you won't take Ruyan. Then he pinched his daughter's arm hard and shoved her at me. She wailed. Footsteps rushed outside. Han Feiyu smirked, messed his hair, and slammed his head on the table. Rather, don't hurt my girl. Blood streamed down his head. He knelt, begging in fear. Ruyan saw this, seeing the child's bruise. Her face darkened. A storm was coming. Holy, you are dead, not me. I slapped. Sent me to the floor. Furious? She choked me, lifting me up. Ali, I said if you behaved, I'd reward you. Why are you so cruel? Harming your brother and child? Was I too kind? You pushed too far? I'll break your hand. She grabbed my right arm and twisted it back. Agony, I heard bone crack. I screamed, vision blurring. I fought the urge to fight back, letting her toss me like trash. I forgot she's a Liu, vicious by nature. Han Li, I indulged you out of guilt. But don't touch my child. You disappoint me. She glared, turned, then stopped. She looked back. I lay girl convulsing in pain. Pity flickered in her eyes. Han Feiyu glared hatefully, crying with the child. Ruyan, the baby fainted. Brother, I know you're bitter, but she's innocent. What did you do? Ruyan panicked, rushing for a doctor. My wrist throbbed. I lay there, then passed out. I woke in pain. Rats! I was covered in rats. I rolled, screaming. I saw Ruya and Feiyu outside. I understood. He knows I fear rats. I was bitten saving him, terrified since. He vowed to keep rats away. Now he uses them on me to hide my fake blindness. I stopped resisting. Rats bit my flesh. Feiyu, satisfied? Your brother, Feiyu, satisfied? He fears rats. He stared at me, his hidden fist clenched white-knuckled. I saw his reaction. Han Feiyu tucked his arm, pleading. Her words seemed to defend me, but I sensed calculation. Ruyan let it go. I'm not angry. Brother didn't mean it. The child's fine. Just lock him here to reflect. Don't make a scene. Li Ruyan finally softened, but she glared at me coldly. Han Li, see the difference? You are twins, yet your hearts are worlds apart. I blacked out. Cold water woke me. I was freezing, in pain, struggling to breathe. Han Feiyu sneered. Brother, know why she left. She never loved you. She wanted organization secrets. Our parents, the aunts, she captured them all. Their corpses rot now. Ah, I stood thunderstruck, then roared, no, they're your family. Why? Only hatred remained. His smile vanished, face twisting horribly. I am just fighting for myself. A woman like her? I won't give her to you. I'll take her no matter what. He locked the door and left. That night, medicine appeared in my room. It was great for bone healing. A week before the wedding, he dragged me out like a dog. In front of everyone, he had my clothes torn off. Brother, so many scars. Disgusting. He glanced at Liu Ruyan. The implication was clear. I clutched my clothes. Smirking. Does she rarely let you touch her? Want to know how it feels? He flew into a rage, hand the razor to strike. Ruyan stared at my scars, crushing her glass. Stop. He'd never seen her so furious. He backed down, but her gaze on me grew heavy. Conflicted. The night before the wedding, drunk during a storm, he stumbled to my door, sat and muttered. Hanli, the boy you caught 5 years ago, was my brother. Why not spare him? He was 15. You poisoned him into a coma. If you weren't so cruel, I'd never have done this. I was stunned. I did catch a boy near the base. So he was her brother. But I told Han Feiyu to release him. Numbly, I changed into our clothes, slipped out and sneaked into a dreamlike room in the backyard. I found the boy asleep in bed, unchanged from 5 years ago. Smirking, I fed him a special pill. Liu Ruyan, hopes you like it. Hopes you like my wedding gift tomorrow. His brother wasn't ill, just poisoned by an organization. If she ever realizes she was wrong, what will she do? On the wedding day, she paced outside my room. Cigarette butts litter the ground. Seeing me in the suit, he stepped forward. He looked dazed. Hanli, I stood still, staring blankly ahead. Han Feiyu prompted him. He then handed the Liu family secrets and orders to my guard. Brother, and this. Annoyed, Han Feiyu gave me a red tray. He kept repeating, this is a toast for Auntie. Be careful. Don't spill it. Okay, I took it calmly. There's a family rule. If a nephew marries the same day as his aunt, he must toast her first. Seeing me hesitate, Han Feiyu grabbed my arm and pulled me. Don't worry, Liu Yan sent guards. You'll be fine. They exchanged a look. He frowned slightly. I pretended not to see, gripping the tray. At the car, I stopped. Liu Ruyan, anything to say? He froze, staring at the wine, a flicker of struggle in his eyes. Go. I smiled and got in the car. I'd modified her necklace. It can alert, track, and listen. The wine holds a bomb. If I lift it to toast, it explodes. My guards aren't for protection. They're to retrieve the items before I toast. Liu Ruyan, you want me dead. You'll be disappointed. The car started. The window rose, separating our worlds. Liu Ruyan felt a sudden panic. He chased the car, his heart aching. He shouted after it. Hanli, Ruyan, this debt is owed to your family. Remember? Think of your poor brother, bedridden and in his prime. Today is our wedding. He's just a pawn. Feiyu ran to stop him, seeing Liu Ruyan's distress, his eyes filled with resentment. Liu Ruyan was confused. They look identical, but something felt wrong, like a loss. Leave me. He went to his brother's room for comfort. He froze, speechless. Liu, you're awake. Liu had been comatose for 5 years. Doctors had no answers. Now he was sitting up. Han Feiyu heard this and stood frozen, his mind blank. Can you remember what happened? Liu Ruyan asked urgently. Liu looked around, confused. Seeing Han Feiyu, she hid behind Liu Ruyan. Sister, he drugged me. Liu Ruyan glared, his brow furrowed. Han Feiyu waved his hands in panic. Not me. It was my twin. Han Li, we look alike. You are confused. Come on now. Liu stared at his brow. She shook her head firmly. You lie. I remember the brother who freed me. He has a red mole. You don't. You drugged me and framed me, but I was conscious. I couldn't wake, but I was aware. Han Feiyu and I are twins. I have the red mole. Han Feiyu doesn't. No, it's not me. Han Feiyu froze. He collapsed, trembling. Furious, Liu Ruyan grabbed his throat. He was flung to the steps, scalping him. Han Feiyu, you lied. His roar held pure murder. Han Feiyu curled up in pain, terrified but exposed. He snapped. Clutching his head, he laughed. You bore my child. Kill me. So, I lied. My brother's dead. I win. This jolted him awake. Realizing what he'd done, his blood ran cold. He rushed out like a madman. Han Li, wait. He floored it, called my guards. No answer. Panic swelled. He punched the wheel. Han Li, be safe. He hated himself. Why didn't he check? He made Yu Qingqing's convoy, glanced at the bridal car, braked hard. Didn't know why. Round, drove on, passing the lead car. Inside, I relaxed. Qingju was drenched in sweat. Lu Tingting's medicine worked. It was amazing. My broken hand nearly healed in a month. Enough to handle a guard. I took out the guard and driver. Got into Liu Tingting's bridal car. The wine was sent back. Liu Ruyan, for my parents' death. It's payback time. 20 minutes later, Liu Ruyan arrived. No bridal car. He checked the driver's location. He was stunned. The car was back at the Liu mansion. Han Li, wait. He sped back. Near home. With deafening blast. The mansion collapsed before him. Into rubble. Mother Liu. His mind went blank. He scrambled inside. His mother and brother were in there. A weak voice called. He turned. The driver was mangled. Dying. It's a trap. Lu Qingqing's groom is Han Li. He faked blindness. He knocked us out. Took the car. I came to warn you. Too late. His men sent the wine bombs back. The Liu family is gone. Our orders were stolen. Ran miss. Once the traitors are freed, they'll seek revenge on the Liu family. The driver gasped his last. The blows made Liu Ruyan dizzy. Her mind was chaos. She realized she'd missed me. She spun around, eyes bloodshot, screaming in rage. Han Li, don't go. Before she could flee, thugs surrounded her. Well, Miss Liu. Lu Qingqing seized power. She's handed you over to us, boys. Get her, the traitor ordered. They beat her down. They'd make her pay for the island. Back off, she fought, grabbed a gun, battled desperately. But they outnumbered her. She was losing. As she was caught, royal guards charged out. They carved a path. Young Master Liu Yu was sent away. Across the river, we'll hold them. Go. She glanced at the pursuing thugs, knew the guards would fall, and leapt into the river. Across the river, she found Liu Yu, Han Fei, and the child. Mother died getting us out. She's contacted allies. We hide here for help. Liu said they hid in an old factory, destitute. But she couldn't forget my betrayal. While foraging, she sought news. The illegitimate daughter was capable. She took over the Liu family, dotes on her new husband. At 2 today, they leave by helicopter for his hometown. Hearing this, she dropped her food and ran for the airport. Her feelings were mixed, hating me for her ruin, yet unable to let go. Li, I won't let you leave. Then a neighbor shout, "Trouble!" Men raided the old factory, took 2 men and a child. Blood everywhere. She froze, struggled, then gave up chasing me. Followed the neighbors, clues, and found their trail. The kidnapper was Zhao Na, freed from the island. Once Liu Ruyan's id, Han Feiyu knelt, begging with a child. "Nah, spare us. The child is yours." Zhao Na scoffed, kicked him away. "Lies. I called you poisoning Liu Yu. You seduced me, begged for silence, promised money. Once you were her man, you betrayed me. Had me sent to the island. Now you like to live." His ribs broke, face pale. The child wailed. Zhao Na grew impatient. He blurted out, "It's true. Get a DNA test." "I took Liu Ruyan, but he only loved Henley, never touched me. You are my only one." Zhao Na's jaw dropped. Seeing the child in his arms, Liu Ruyan kicked the door open. Zhao Na drew her gun. Before she could fire, Liu Ruyan seized her hand, wrenched it, took the gun, ended her. Han Feiyu watched, terrified. He saw who it was, paled, backed away in fear. "Why lie to me?" Liu Ruyan aimed at him. She stepped closer, on the verge of rage. "Don't kill me. You were always better." I couldn't stand it. "You were always better. I had to take what was yours. I knew you liked him, so I used Liu Yu to make you hate him." "I took you? But you called his name in your sleep." "I hate him." He crawled over, begging. Liu Ruyan felt no pity. She roared, shoved him away, pulled the trigger. "Die!" as the gun fired. Han Feiyu pulled the bound Liu Yu in front. The bullet pierced his head. Blood sprayed. Sister Liu Yu File dead before her. Liu Ruyan screamed in agony, her voice full of despair. Enraged, she chased Han Feiyu, firing at him and the child. Firing wildly, Han Feiyu Yo died. Out of ammo, she knelt by Liu Yu's body, sobbing. Then island thugs surrounded her. They captured her easily, serried her tendons, left her on the island to torment her. They'd visit, taunt her, but kept her alive. She lived in constant fear, always alert to survive. Once, hiding, she found my torn clothes and blood on a cave wall. Clearly, I too had suffered. Here, desperate to live, youths overwhelmed her. Clutching the fabric, she held back tears. "Hanli, I'm sorry." Half a year later, her mother's allies rescued her from the island. No one knew where she went, but after that, our organization faced attacks, leaks. Our rebuilt base was bombed repeatedly. A secret order was issued. Kill their leader. Earn top honors. 3 years later, a black luxury car arrived, the window lowered, revealing Liu Ruyan's cold profile. She exhaled smoke, eyes glinting dangerously. "Hanli, I'm back. After marrying Liu Qingqing." And then she was a spy in the Liu family, my own neighbor, long in love with me. On the island, I regained my sight. He hid the antidote herbs near me and protected me. Over the years, I learned from him. Yet the Liu family had a lost heir, gender unknown. Years ago, our group saw a chance. They planned to send me, a team, to infiltrate as the heir. I was smart and agile, the perfect spy. He was a secretly trained elite. Worried for me, he went instead. As the bastard daughter, she was scorned, nearly died, rose to second in command. Then I was caught on an island. He couldn't reveal himself. Yin Tush watched over me. After the Lius fell, he took me home, used their wealth to regroup survivors. Our elders led us to rebuild, bigger than before. This year, Liu Qingqing and I truly married. Food aroma snapped me from memory. She set down dishes, hugged me from behind. Thinking, dear, I asked my burning question without Han Feiyu's meddling. Am I to marry Liu Ruyan, who loved me for years, did so much? Was it worth it? Qingqing wasn't truly a Liu beyond her initial evil act. She's gentle and kind. She lacked my initiative. Holding me, her voice was lazy, yet serious. Then I'd wish you a life of peace and safety. I paused, then smiled. Ruyan was my first love that caused deepest pain. I chose Qingqing because she healed me and made my heart beat again. Her comfort and trust Ruyan couldn't give, but an urgent call shattered our peace. Qingqing answered, frowned deeply. What's wrong? She rarely looks so grave. I worried. Ruyan's back, my worst fear. She's here for revenge. Then Qingqing smiled softly, smoothed my brow, kissed my cheek, confident. Don't worry, I'm here. Now we wait for her. 3 days later, she got word Ruyan was near our home. She armed her team. My heart raced as she put on shoes. Qingqing, be careful. Come back to me. She touched my face, smiled. I promised you and our baby a family. I keep my word. An hour passed. No news. I paced anxiously. Dread grew. Then an emergency call. Han, it's bad. Ruyan's cunning. She lured Captain Liu with a man who looked like you. We lost contact. Status unknown. I froze, shocked, limbs cold, trembling, forcing calm. I tried the tracker I had planted in Ruyan's necklace 3 years ago. I actually found his location. She's still wearing that necklace? My heart sank. I sent the location to the team, then drove there. Liu Qingqing's and Liu Ruyan's forces were in a fierce firefight. My team joined the fight. Soon after, Liu Ruyan's side was losing. Her men shielded her with their lives, clearing a path for her escape. As the car sped off, she glared at me from the window. Pure hatred. Holly, I knew she wouldn't give up. Distracted, I missed a step and fell from the high platform. Hanli and Liu Qingqing turned horrified and rushed toward me, but they were too far. Too late. They rushed toward me, but were too far. Too late. A car screeched to a halt. As I thought I'd die, I fell into Liu Ruyan's arms. She grabbed me. Liu Qingqing panicked. My team surrounded them with guns, blocking her only escape. Trapped. Liu Ruyan held a gun to my head and forced me into a car, skating another way. My team gave chase. Cornered, she drove to the mountain base. She took me hostage and fled up the mountain. Nowhere left to run. Surrender, I gasped, sitting on a rock, watching her, conflicted. The sunset glow on her cast a shadow of melancholy. She looked at me sadly, then opened her palm. The necklace I returned was in her hand. I'm sorry. I owe you this apology. I stepped back, wary. She should hate me. Why apologize? Unless it's a trick. You have a child with him? Liu Ruyan looked at me, then tensed up. She fired. I drew my hidden gun, but was too slow. Bang! The shot echoed. A dead rat fell from a branch behind me. Seeing the bullet in it, I stared, shocked. At Liu Ruyan, she smiled bitterly, lowered her gun, and threw the rat away. Seeing my look, her expression darkened. Her smile didn't reach her eyes. I just killed a rat for you. Killed the rat? But you're scared of them? I still held my gun on her, my mind reeling. I was stunned. Liu Qingqing heard the shot and rushed up the mountain. The noise seemed to unsettle Liu Ruyan. She looked at me. I know you fell on purpose, but I still came back. No, why? Her words shocked me. I stared, my hand trembling. She was right. I did it on purpose. Letting her go was too risky. I had to gamble, betting she kept the necklace, that she still cared. I won, but also lost. Stay back. She advanced. I retreated, my voice shaking. She grabbed my gun, pressing it to her own chest. You think I'm here for revenge? At first, yes, but I wanted to apologize honestly. Hanli, I was wrong, but it's too late. She glanced at the approaching Liu Qingqing and smiled. Squeezed my hand, pulled the trigger. The gunshot rang out. He fell smiling. It was finally over. Liu Ruyan. I screamed in terror. Liu Qingqing rushed over, glanced at him, and held me tight. It's okay. After that, I was shaken for a long time. She patiently comforted me until our son was born. I finally let go. My love and hate for Liu Ruyan faded away.